I had a really long day today, so I'm just gonna play a couple games. I actually was able to push a couple hundred trophies because I'm using the firecracker deck I've always used. I was debating if I should do the video or not because it is pretty late. It's like almost 10 p.m. Okay, when I say it out loud, it doesn't sound late. See, I'm just gonna play the firecracker anyway because I can get away with it. Yeah, I mean, I've been trying to sleep early. I think that's why I consider this time late. I think he's gonna go for a hog right now. Oh, God, the giant. Okay, I'm gonna play it here just so I can get King Tower, and then I'll hopefully, okay, so let's kill it. Alright. I think one of the reasons why I'm able to actually push with this deck is because I have over 15 cards, which gives me a huge advantage. But yeah, normally I actually do plan a little bit of what I want to say. I don't like make a script or anything, but I have a couple of bullet points, I suppose. But I didn't really do that because I don't really know what to say, and I think I'm just gonna wing it more than I usually do. So yeah. I went to a cafe with one of my friends and actually studied. Yeah, I can't believe. What? Pekka and Goblin Giant? Okay. I'm gonna play it here. I'm gonna let that go. Okay. Here, and then I have the knight in cycle, so it's fine. Honestly, the goblin, okay, here it's all right. Hopefully that pulls. Great. Yeah. I studied, which is great. I know I keep saying that like it's some like huge big deal, but it kind of is because, in case you don't know, I kind of hate studying. The thing is, I love learning. Okay, it's one of my favorite I don't want to say a pastime, but you know, it's a passion of mine. Okay, because how do I explain it? I don't know. I just like learning new things. It doesn't have to be something in particular. It can be even like, I don't know, like just any topic or like learning some sort of skill. I feel like it just kind of makes I don't know. It's kind of like almost like good to know. Like, okay, I got this in the bag. It's pretty easy. I already have King Tower 2. I'm gonna put a Tesla there. I don't know. I feel like what's really the point of like doing things or of living if you're not kind of not necessarily just like bettering yourself, but like learning. I don't know, because I think it would be pretty boring to just like sit around and do nothing, even though I love sitting around and doing nothing and just like not experience something. Yeah, I feel like learning in itself is sort of part of the experience or a part of the things that you should experience, right? Okay. Next game. Yeah. It's almost like like, you know how there's rites of passage almost, and they're like, oh, you know, like everyone's supposed to like do like XYZ or feel this way, like your first heartbreak, or I don't know, like when you get your first paycheck. Yeah. Honestly, I think I'm just yapping right now. But yeah. So I do like learning, but what I don't like is that every every single test, right? Every single quiz, every single exam, when it like dictates your future, you know, because then I have like this like sort of pressure on yourself to do well, and it's not even like to learn, right? It's so that you can actually graduate, and so you know you can. Oh, that was a Tesla, not an Expo. I'm really out of it. I think honestly, I'm just gonna earthquake. And yeah, and I know that like in curriculums, what they're trying to do now is they're trying to make it more, instead of like memory based and very like test heavy. Honestly, he's trying to go for the left, trying to bait me. I think I'm gonna defend this, yeah. Let's see if he defends. Okay, he defends like that. I'm gonna have the Tesla low. Skeletons to pull. I should be fine. I think I'm gonna log just for fun. I'm gonna pull here. Okay. I think I'm okay. I can take a little bit of damage because I already have half his tower. And yeah, you know, trying to make it less like memorization and more like active learning or whatever they call it. I'm not too sure. But I feel like what I would like to see in the education system is that you kind of have a chance to sort of redeem yourself if you do poorly on something. And what I mean by that is, okay, this is kind of intense right now. I think I'm gonna just earthquake. Yeah. Okay. He already used his ability, right? Yeah. Okay. And so like one of the things I love, okay, is when, you know, the teacher, the professor, when they say like, okay, there's gonna be, you know, maybe like a couple tests and an exam, and then for the exam, if it's like cumulative, they go and say, if you do better on the exam, I'll replace like your midterm mark or your exam mark. You know, like I think that stuff is like amazing. Because it means that at the end of the year, sure you fumbled, or sure you fumbled in the middle of the year, but at the end of the year, if you like, what do you call it? Okay, good. Now I can just earthquake and then earthquake cycle. Yeah, and that way you can like I said, redeem yourself, because at the end of, because if you do well in the exam, that means you do know like your content, and so if you know anything came up, right, during the middle of the school year, right, whether it's like a personal issue, or maybe you just like had a difficulty, you know, adapting to the style of the professor or the teacher, or just, I don't know, you weren't really locked in, at least you have that chance to do something like that. That's something I would really like to see, actually. See more of. Yeah. Yeah, I know that most people are on summer break right now. It's pretty good. I think it's important to relax a little bit. I remember when I was little, you know, I would have like some summer camps sometimes, right? And I feel like at that age we're always thinking like, oh, why are we doing this, right? I don't want to study, whatever. But you know what? You know, if you're not really using your brain for like, you know, 2 months, I feel like it kind of goes to waste. For example, I don't really have to read books much for school, like just like English books, right? And I feel like my comprehension is a little bit worse, right? And I'm unable to sit down and just like read. And so I've been trying to do that, right? Trying to dopamine detox, which is funny because I'm playing Clash Royale right now, right? But you know, I think everything's about balance, right? That's what they always say, and I'm gonna say it as well. It's all about balance. And okay, he activated King Tower. Interesting. I think I'm gonna lock, right? Yeah. And you know, it is still important to have fun, right? And it is possible to do these things like play Clash Royale, and also have some discipline, right? And luckily, the YouTube algorithm is best when, okay, I'm just gonna play it here, is best when it's like an 8-minute video or something, because that's like the minimum. Okay. Why is he playing Hog and Goblin Druid? Okay, I'm just gonna play it here, behind the knights. Gonna do this, gonna do this, gonna do that. I think I kind of messed up a little bit. It's fine. It's not hitting the tower, but it's alright. I'm gonna place this here, place this here, and place Tesla high. Okay. I think that actually kind of worked out well. Oh, that was an evolution. Okay. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, I Did I fumble? Ooh, I missed a lot, guys. Okay. Okay, I'm actually gonna lock in here. I think I talked enough, guys. I'm gonna do this. Okay, I'm just gonna make an earthquake. It's fine. And then I'm gonna log. Okay. Great log. I missed the other one. At least I didn't miss that one. Okay, I have King Tower, it's fine. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do it like this. I think I'm gonna hard here. This is actually really interesting because I've actually never played against Goblin Drill. I've never played against Goblin Drill Hog. And my cycle's all messed up. And I might have lost. Yeah, if that hit, okay. Okay, if he does Inferno Tower, it's negative trade. Okay, I'm gonna do it here. Okay, I'm gonna play it. Oh no. Oh, I think I lost. Wait, he doesn't have a big spell. Wait, he doesn't have a big spell. He doesn't have a big spell. Okay, okay, okay. Here, great. I'm gonna play. Okay, I'm gonna spam. Play this here, okay. Play this here. He doesn't have a big spell. Wait. Please tell me it kills. Oh, yes. Firecracker, man. Evil firecracker. Evil firecracker. Okay, we're ending off on a high, guys. And cut.